These are all the Star Wars action figures and HasLab announcements from Hasbro at San Diego Comic-Con 2023, so let's get right into it. So I have the pleasure of going tomorrow to San Diego Comic-Con to go visit Hasbro, but I wanted to give you some insight on what dropped from the first 3 days of Comic-Con. Jabba the Hutt from the Vintage Collection, available right now as a pre-order for $89.99 and ships in September. This comes with a throne, armrest with hookah, rugs and pillows, glass and plateware accessories, salacious crumb, and 88, although I wish it was Ula. And this next one, it confused me a little bit. It's another Jabba the Hutt, but for the Black Series. For the same price, $89.99, there is no throne, but you get a Jabba, a hookah and armrest, and a salacious crumb. So Star Wars collectors, let me know your thoughts on both of these. I am dying to know. Chrysanthemum was released as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for 2023. It's a 3.75-inch figure on sale for $39.99 right now on the show floor. It comes with some awesome exclusive packaging with a boatload of accessories like 2 blasters and a pair of blades. Next, we have some holiday figures. We get a holiday Jawa and a salacious crumb. Instead of an elf on the shelf, you get a Kowakian monkey lizard on the shelf. You can tell your kids, if you're bad, the Jawa will take their presents. We get a white mini Wamba looking Ewok. It looks great though, and if it doesn't behave, you can make a sweater from its wool. And as for you who like to decorate in blue, here is a Mando in blue. I like the N1 deco on the chest. And this is probably my favorite, a Purge Trooper who looks like a nutcracker and a gold mouse droid. Another favorite, an Imperial Snowtrooper dressed as a snowman. And if you're a Kenner designer, I can imagine how fun these are to work on. Another favorite is K2SO, ready for the holidays. And I hope these will be out very soon in time for Christmas, as last year's wave was late for Christmas. So hopefully these are in her hands by early November. This one got some cheers in the audience when they were announced. This is the Life Day Chewbacca from the Star Wars Holiday Special. And in the last few years, Disney fans have embraced the Holiday Special instead of trying to forget it. And I think that's cool. It's part of the Star Wars history. However, I do wish that this came out as a retro-style action figure, but we get one in the TVC packaging. Chewie is in a red soft goods robe and has an orb for an accessory. The card is unnumbered, and this will be available exclusively at Disney Parks and at shopdisney.com. Next is a deluxe box set of Sabine Wren, and I'm a big fan of Sabine and can't wait to get this figure. It comes with the Ahsoka packaging, and deluxe means that she comes with more accessories. A love cat, removable helmet, 2 blasters, a lightsaber, and I do have a problem with the face sculpt, and it's not swappable, and this is not a very good likeness of the live-action character played by Natasha Liu Bordizzo, I think, but maybe this is an early prototype. I was told that by Hasbro, but I was also told that these are the sculpts going into production, so maybe this is what we get, but these are available in September. Next up, Ahsoka, and even though this is a repack of her Ahsoka from The Mandalorian, this is a figure I will be getting because it's in the new Ahsoka show packaging. I love the photo they used for her, and this is VC297, and it's out in September. Harrison Dula comes out in the Black Series, as well as Sabine Wren, and we also get an Ahsoka. We get the Star Wars Ahsoka designation for the release, but the color designation is similar to the Rise of Skywalker Black Series color band, and we only got Rey in that one. And for this one, I will be getting the Ahsoka figure. And something else that I'm going to be getting for sure is Ahsoka's lightsabers. They were announced on Saturday at San Diego Comic-Con, and they said that this is the largest hilt they've ever produced. And I have a pair of these already made, and yes, the hilt on the long saber is very long. It's like a long samurai hilt. It's very, very heavy as well. And these are going to have the white LED blades. These won't be available until the fall of 2024. TVC Thrawn got announced, but it doesn't have the Ahsoka name on the card. Instead, it's the Rebels, and that's cool, but his mold is reflected of the animated design and not the live-action character. This is VC296, coming out in September of 2023. Next, Pre Vizsla. Really dig this character, really dig this mold. Love the Sauron-looking helmet, available in spring of 2024. It comes with a removable helmet, the Darksaber, and the back of the card backs are changing to look like a throwback of the 2010 cards. This is VC number 299. We're also getting a pre-Vizsla in the Black series using the old Jango Fett body and a realistic face sculpt, looking good though, with a nice looking darksaber and removable helmet. We're also getting an R2-D2 from The Mandalorian for all of you R2 fans, and this comes with arms that protrude out from his body, looking great though, number 32 in the line. And a figure that I was excited about and that looks great, Darth Revan TVC number 301. One of the most sinister looking Sith in my opinion. I'll be getting this one for sure. I love the soft goods cape and the Knight of the Old Republic logo on the card. Very excited about that. Now, I did get a scoop over at San Diego Comic-Con that Hasbro is considering which figure will be number 300 in the TVC line. As you can tell, no 300 was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, at least yet, and they're going to release that very soon. As we know, Cal Kestis was number 100, Palpatine was number 200, so who is Hasbro considering for number 300? I hope we get an answer soon. Next, we get a figure pack of the Imperial officers, which for army building, look no further, here it is. Admiral Piet, Admiral Moody, and two that are unnamed. They fixed the rank on Admiral Piet, which obviously was wrong in the Return of the Jedi figures. This comes out in September. From the Retro collection and a pack I will be getting, it's the 6-pack of the Retro line, Gamorrean Guard, Akbar, Yakface, Mon Mothma, Wicket, and an Emperor's Royal Guard. I'm mainly getting this for Mon Mothma and will most likely give or sell the rest of it. So if you want these solo, you know who to call. It's going to be a Shop Disney exclusive. Next to the pipeline reveals, we are going to be getting figures for Cal Kestis, a second sister, Purge Trooper, and a Droideka. And all of these look like they were announced as Amazon exclusives. I need to get more information for that. Next, we get a multi-pack of C-3PO head on a battle droid body from the Attack of the Clones and a standalone battle droid from the Attack of the Clones. Next, the TVC pipeline reveals, and the first one gives us an Axe Woves, a Fleet Commander, Din Djarin, Grogu, and a surprise that John Boyega is coming back to the Star Wars universe. We get a Finn figure from The Rise of Skywalker. We also get a Cassian Andor, a Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and a fan favorite, finally, Count Dooku. And for the Retro Collection pipeline, and one that I'm excited about for basically all of these figures, we get Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and one of my favorites, can't wait to see this figure and what it looks like in the Retro, Battle Droid. And I'm also super stoked to see a Jar Jar in the Retro style, and uber excited about Amidala. And I'm hyper excited about Darth Maul. Basically, all of these figures that were announced. Now, finally, the HasLab Ghost with a price point of $499.99, which people thought it was going to be a lot more expensive, but this ship is massive. 32 inches long, over a foot tall at 13 inches, and over 2 feet wide at 28 inches. It's massive. The exterior has super nice detail, and it looks like it's going to be detailed after the live-action Ahsoka show, as this looks close to real scan from a live-action model and not an animated model, which is great. It comes with the Phantom 2. The base offering comes with a carded Harrison Dula, and it goes into production when it reaches 8,000 backers. And as of right now, July 22nd, only one day after it was announced, it has 6,063 backers. The ship has 4 cockpit seats, the nose turret turns 360 degrees, fold-out landing gear, removable cockpit sections to get figures in and out, and at a Tier 1 unlock at 11,000 backers, there's going to be an Ezra Bridger Rebels figure, mint on card, and this comes with his Scout Trooper helmet from Rebels, a Lothcat, lightsaber, and a blaster. At 14,000 backers, we get Kanan Jarrus with his eye shield, swappable head, lightsaber, and blaster. And at 17,000 backers, we get Zeb with a staff and electro sparks. We get Chopper as part of the molded features on the Phantom 2, but right now, not available as an action figure or as part of the tiers yet. I imagine that will come soon and hopefully as a big announce. And the last big announcement was an exclusive leak from San Diego Comic-Con. The Bad Batch is coming to the Vintage Collection. Yes, you heard it here first or second, but look for that official word coming from Hasbro very soon. And I think these announcements are a big win for Hasbro. Give the fans what they want and some extras, and they will love it. And that's what happened at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. And let's look for more announcements on Sunday, the final day of Comic-Con, where I will be there talking to Hasbro for an exclusive interview. We're gonna find out new news, get some first-hand shots of all the figures, ships, everything, and we are gonna hunt for some vintage Star Wars. So join me on day 4 of San Diego Comic-Con. Like this video if you found it useful, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Visit my links in my description to support the channel. And if you want to join me on Patreon, please do so, or you can keep your support right here on YouTube. I thank all my supporters. Without your help, these videos would not be possible. I'll see you on the last day of Comic-Con, and as always, my friends, thank you, and I will see you next time.
If you're new to the channel, check out the welcome video, or just check out the next episode. And please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. And remember, there is no shame in being a Padawan.